Hi guys!
So, we have a lot to unpack. We took a lot of notes tonight.
So many notes.
You guys, this is a 3-hour premiere. We didn't know it. We weren't expecting it.
Was not expecting it.
No, there's a lot of things we could have done in 3 hours, like cook a 14-pound turkey or, had a colonoscopy. I don't know. There's a lot of things we could have packed into 3 hours, but we have it all written down. We took so many notes. For everybody that doesn't know us, my name is Holly Julian, and I was on season 12 of The Bachelor in 1801, and I
sailed.
Yeah, so I didn't find love on the show on The Bachelor, went on to Bachelor Pad, where I met my husband, Blake, and we have been together for 8 years, got married 7.5 years ago.
Ow, ow!
So, this process kind of works a little bit. And then this is my co-host, my crazy cousin, Meagan Evie.
Hi! So, literally, this is my first time ever watching, a full episode of The Bachelor. I don't know if you watched our first episode, but I tried to watch it to be supportive of her, and cable was bad. I didn't end up watching it. I had small kids, what have you. But anyway, never watched it. This is my first time, and I'm going to tell you, literally, I see why you guys are addicted. The notes are insane. The drama is real, and we're here to talk about it with you guys.
Yeah, so we want you guys to be a part of this. We want the interaction.
All of it.
So you're watching this on Facebook Live. We want your questions. If you just watched this, send them in. We want to know your thoughts. We really want to dig in to this entire season.
We want to get your perspective because, yes, we've seen it for hours, but we want to get your perspective. We want to see pictures of your watch parties. We want to see, all of it. We want it to be super interactive. So send us your questions. Send us all of your thoughts, questions, concerns, everything, because we have people on Facebook reading them to us and we want to talk about it.
But what we don't want to talk about are spoilers.
No.
We are a no spoiler show. Don't tell us who's going to win. Don't tell us about the dates coming up. We don't want to know. I don't like to listen to them. I like to watch the show as is and experience it in real life.
We want to be surprised.
Yeah. Don't you guys
ruin it.
Who reads the end of a book?
Let there be light. That's a beautiful light. Thank you.
Yes, that really just boosted my confidence. Oh, yes, and I wore my rose shirt tonight,
Yes.
It's a very special night.
We're excited.
Yeah.
Let's freaking talk about, all of this.
Yeah, what just happened, guys? Okay, our last show, we did a little premiere show, and we went through all the girls. And
first impressions were wrong.
First impressions on our end.
Completely wrong.
What we thought their names were, what they did. We were way off on everything. And nobody even showed up in their pajamas tonight, guys. These girls were dressed so great. I usually hate half the dresses. I think they're ugly.
Beautiful.
Everyone looked beautiful. I think everyone's sponsored by dress companies now.
They're clothiers.
They're clothiers.
They're all clothiers, guys, whatever that is, but they're all clothiers.
Yeah. So Meagan is the perfect co-host for the show because she really knows nothing about The Bachelor.
Literally nothing.
I feel like I know a lot, and I've been watching it ever since I was on it. I didn't watch it prior to me being on the show, but she has never seen an episode.
No.
So she had a lot of questions for me as we watched.
Yep.
So she wrote down all her questions. So we'll kind of go through her questions that she has about the show.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't charge $5.
Meagan will be doing one of their makeup.
Probably for a pageant, because clearly they're all pageant girls.
No, I think there was one, right? We had one.
I don't know.
Miss Montana teen who gained 80 pounds and then lost all the weight.
That's not the right one.
Yeah, well, listen.
Oh, yeah. Just kidding. I'm lying.
Girl,
JK,
I know.
she's on it.
So first of all, I'm not going to remember most of these girls' names.
Sorry.
You guys probably don't. I know Peter doesn't remember all their names. So.
Yeah, okay, so I want to know, how does he remember all of their names? Are we going to get to that later?
Well, I can just tell you. So during the rose ceremonies, you know how, he calls up every girl one by one. He walks out, he'll probably, say 2 or 3 names, walk out, look at pictures, figure out the next couple girls, remember their names, walk back in. That's a little inside scoop. He's not remembering
can't remember their
every
names. Like, I
single
literally
girl
don't know.
that he met. No,
I don't know.
friggin' way.
But he sure did kiss a lot of them, though.
So yeah, let's talk about Peter.
Let's talk about all of that. First off, he is cute as a button. Like, precious.
Love Peter.
He can dress. Homeboy knows how to dress. And I mean, I've never seen the show, but I got a lot to say about it. He can dress. He's got dimples.
Right.
Like, he has it, like, unbuttoned a little bit. Just, like, he doesn't have any chest hair. But just, he's casual and he's genuine. I like him.
Also, we have a live audience here today. And some...
Ow! Can we get it? Yes!
So one person during the show we're watching, and one person said, "Oh, we're not seeing a lot of Peter showering," and I thought, "Oh, I wonder why?" Because all the Bachelors, half the videos are them showering, like no shirt, rubbing soap down their chest. And then when I saw him hose it off the plane, I thought, "Oh well, that's probably why." Not the best body, Peter, but your face is cute as a button.
I'd still hit it. And my husband's right there, so he knows too. Hey, honey.
She did it.
I think he's precious. I love the way he dresses. Love a guy in a suit.
I love him.
Love his tux.
I loved him on Hannah's season, and I love him now. So I think this is going to be such a good season.
I just didn't understand like how insane these girls, like they get literally crazy. Like they have met him for like 2.3 seconds. And they're like, "Oh my God, I just love him." And then she came in and interrupted my date. I'm like, "What, bitch, why are you crying? Like, you don't know him."
That is how the show goes.
Like, that's insane to me. Okay, so like, I want to talk about like who you thought were like the crazy ones compared to like what I thought the crazy ones were.
Let me pull up my notes on my crazy page here. Okay. There is someone who got out of the limo. Listen, I don't know the crazy girls' names because
I wrote notes.
Let's get rid of them. I mean, well, they're good for TV, but I'm not keeping them around in my head. So the girl that gets out and keeps yelling, 4 times, 4 times, 4 times. Like, stop talking about it. Girls, stop bringing up the windmill. Like
it was funny the first like one time. And then after that, I was like, it's played out.
We get it. He had sex in a windmill. Like,
good for him.
Yeah, but as all
it.
these new girls trying to marry him, who wants to keep bringing up their ex having sex?
I mean, and Grandma doesn't want to know about that
Meagan,
either.
tell me about your ex-boyfriend that you had sex with.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. It lasted a whole 3 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on. The girl with the condoms. I called her Kylie Condom.
Also crazy.
Kylie Condom just like whipped him out. I was like, oh, wow.
Who does that? You know what? That's one way in a man's heart. Just a whole CVS sleeve of condoms.
Well, I don't want you to catch my herpes. Here's some condoms. God almighty.
Who was the girl that talked about her pussy cat?
Hey! Oh! Yeah, she did.
That's a way to a man's heart. What?
That was Katrina. Yeah, I got her down.
Not remembering these names. Mm-mm.
Her hairless pussycat.
No!
Yeah, that's, first off.
You guys, I think the thing that made me most uncomfortable this entire episode was the girl that said she had a dry humor. And now let me ask you guys, did she say, "I have a dry humor," and that's not the only thing that's dry? Or did she say, "Only thing dry about me is my humor"? So she was just straight up saying she was wet? Was that happened, right?
She was from Virginia Beach, and shout out to Virginia Beach because I went to high school there, but however,
so classy
people. We go to Virginia Beach. But so she was like insane because like she would be like, and it's like, well, and she kept bringing up the whole situation. Like he didn't remember. Like he literally did not remember.
No, she should have let it go.
And
right?
the whole girl cried.
Right?
She cried.
Well, we all cried. I mean, you ain't going on The Bachelor if you're not crying. I swear that's how I got cast.
And she made the cut. I was like, she freaking made the cut. I didn't understand it.
Okay, also, there's a thing called a producer pick. He isn't loving her, but she's going to be great TV. So they're going to put her on.
So I want you to elaborate a little bit on that then.
Okay.
Like, the producer pick. Like, so, like, how many do they hand pick to have favorites or whatever?
Let's all pretend right now that...
Pretending.
Just get in this mindset.
Okay.
You walk into a bar. You look at the whole crowd of people.
All of them.
And you're not attracted to every single one of them.
Definitely not.
No. There's probably like 5 people in the room you're attracted to. So you're walking into this room with 30 people. You're not attracted to every single one of them. There's 5 people. He goes and says, hey, I like this one, this one, this one, this one. The producers know who they like because they've kind of gotten to know the girls a little bit. So they can pick.
They got to pick some crazies.
They'll pick a couple crazies.
So how many crazies would they pick though? Like,
well, if you're crazy, you're getting put a little farther.
oh, is that what happened with you?
Yeah. I'm the normal one.
Okay. Also, the people who say that they're normal, like that make a point, like, oh my God, I'm so normal. I'm just normal.
I'm the normal one.
They're effing crazy.
Which brings us to our first girl, Victoria.
Which one?
You don't like her, and I kind of like
the
her.
nurse. I'm a freaking nurse. I love a nurse. Like
Victoria.
Nurses stick together.
Beautiful.
She crazy.
Okay, we have Jessica Yarbrough saying she is a producer pick.
Oh, I'm
nurse.
I'm passionate. I am passionate about this Victoria. I want to go over my notes.
Victoria. She gets out of the car and she goes like this. She was praying to be on The Bachelor. She just wants to be on there. I like her. I'm not sure if she's genuine. You think she has multiple personalities.
She cray. Like, I'm going to say,
and then
like,
when
cray.
she showed up on the group date and wore some glasses, I was like,
that's not the same girl.
Who
like,
is this
I didn't
girl?
even know who she was.
Yeah.
It's the same girl. She crazy.
We think she's got a few different personalities.
I've got bullet points here, friends. So, she changes her look. First sign of crazy. So when you first meet her, she's always the victim. She starts crying like, my mom's addicted. That's so sad. Like, that sucks. Like, yes, my dad died. Oh my God, that's even more terrible. And then she like, oh my God. Like, and then she kind of like cries, but like doesn't really cry. And it was super like not genuine. I was like not a fan of it. I was like, she's a fake crier. First thing, fake crier, underlined it. And then the second time was like, I've never had a guy give me a flower before. Hell, she gonna get a freaking flower now. Did she get a flower? Yes, she did. So then she gets sick during the challenge. I get really nauseous, throwing up. He's got to run to her. Sorry. And then she says, I'm always the one taking care of people. I'm the nurse. And then he goes out and gets more flowers. I'm like, bullshit. Get out of here. Gag. You're fake. Sorry.
I like her. I mean, I'm not a good judge of character because this one's my best friend, but...
The best judge of character.
But I think I like her. I think she'll do well. I think he'll keep her around.
He'll keep her around because she's crazy.
But she's beautiful.
She is pretty.
And that's all men care about, right?
That's true.
The beauty.
The beauty. It's not what's on the inside.
Men like a little bit of crazy, let me tell you that.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
All right, babe.
Yeah. And, okay.
All right, next crazy.
No. Oh, yeah.
I got more crazy. I got the McKenna. The Clothier. What the hell is a Clothier? Fashion blogger.
Okay. Yes, Kristen Neff just wrote in and said she's Annalise 2.0. You don't know who Annalise is. Annalise cried a lot. She does. She reminds me a little bit Annalise. That is such a good comparison.
She crazy?
Annalise got a little crazy. She's very sweet. I've met her before and she's very sweet, so I would never say anything bad about her, but cries a little too much for my liking.
Over it.
My
Kenna, she was the one that kept throwing like the airplanes into Natasha's date. And then,
yeah,
like she's a little bit much. And then I think she cried even. My favorite was Natasha was like, came back with that big ass airplane.
That was the best part. Just throwing the giant airplane in.
Petty! I love a petty patty.
She said, this is for you. Actually, it's for you, so you can get on it and fly off.
Liked her.
Right on, girl.
Oh, there you go. And then, okay, also, didn't somebody show up in a suitcase? Like, I feel like that's how horror stories are made. Like,
yeah.
Like, that's...
I can't wait for her to open up the rest of that baggage.
Oh! Hey! But,
she came out of that,
and
she's going to unload a lot more.
Yeah, she will. She's showing up will.
Okay, first of all, there's a girl named... That's like first of all. I've said it like 4 times. So, eighth of all... There's a girl named Alexa, which the more I say it, the more you hear it on the show, everyone's Alexas are going to be going off like crazy now. Right? Like, it's going to be like, Alexa, Alexa. But Alexa is the waxer.
Oh!
Alexa gets paid to wax hair off of people's bodies. And Meagan...
So, okay, listen, I also have done that before. I worked at a laser spa, but I'm pretty sure she gets paid for that. So
yeah, Meagan did it like in her free time.
Yeah, it was a hobby, right?
Girl, come back to the back. I got you something special.
I got you
Spread them cheeks.
I'll do it in my garage for free.
I would like
$5 make you holler.
Yeah, give me that. But she waxes nipples too. Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing.
I mean, sometimes she got a hairy nipple. What are you gonna do? You just got a little.
Okay.
Who else was crazy? I felt like that was
No. Okay, I need to get something off my chest. The
nipple hair.
No. Not the nipple hair. Wow. Brought it right back. Okay. On the first episode that we filmed, we went through and discussed the girls. And I loved Hannah Ann.
Oh, the baby that you birthed.
Hannah Ann was my baby. I birthed her. I was such a proud mom. The moment she walked out of the limo, I was like, that's my baby.
She's cute.
I love her. I even wrote on her Instagram and told her she was my child. Maybe I am a little crazy.
She's the normal one, guys. The normal one.
But I loved her, and
she was cute.
She's
adorable. Is cute. She is still very cute.
I got really stressed out the moment she went and stole him for the second time because.
And then the third time.
And then went and made out with him for the second time.
Her lipstick was a mess. Girl, class it up a little.
All the way up. Just
do some long wear.
Maybe a lip sense. Just joking. This is not sponsored by Lip Sense. This is sponsored by Pronk Studios.
Yes, it is by Pronk Studios. So if you would like to film anything, contact Pronk Studios.
Wait, let's take a little break and read this beauty.
Hey!
Our show, What the Bachelor, is brought to you by Pronk Studios. If you've ever wanted to start your own podcast but didn't know where to begin, Pronk has a beautiful studio.
Yeah, hey, you're welcome.
We should turn these cameras around. It's beautiful. You can sit here and you can record your own show and have it edited, published, and
they're kind of amazing,
they
guys.
do everything. We're just here.
We're just the shit show that showed up.
For
literally.
For the free waxing. That's what we're here for.
You're welcome.
So whether you're a business or just someone with a passionate point of view, check out Pronk Studios.
Hey, hey, hey.
What a great time for that advertisement.
That was great.
Okay.
But no, Hannah Ann.
Okay,
girl.
so I loved her. But clearly Peter loved her because he gave her the first impression rose.
Which I didn't know what that was until you.
Yeah. Okay, yes. I still love Hannah Ann.
Like, she's very beautiful.
Beautiful.
Like stunning.
Beautiful teeth.
But she was the one that said she was normal.
She did say she was normal, which scares me a little bit.
I'm
normal.
Sorry, I'm not gonna say anything. Just gonna.
I'm normal. I think she's normal. She said she was very natural. I don't know.
But I mean, she's beautiful. But I want to go into my favorite now.
Jenna Sprague says Hannah Ann is aggressive.
She is aggressive. Thank you. And I 100% agree. I just didn't like. I'm like, calm down. You need to calm down. Like you need to calm down. Like, what is her name? Like the Kid Spot mom.
Yeah.
Calm down. That's what she needed to do.
Yeah, she did. And I think that maybe the producers pushed her to like be aggressive, get in there. But it paid off because she did get the first impression rose.
How about the one that was not aggressive was Cheyenne, the one that was crying? Like, she literally cried like 4 times.
Maybe
I have a cry
she
count.
had too much. Yeah, she did. She counted all the cries. Maybe she had too much to drink.
I
happened.
Every day.
I drank wine one time on the show, and I got very shoppy.
Jessica did say, she goes, y'all, she fought really nicely with the other girl. How did she still come out the bigger person after stealing him the third time? I agree. Like, she just was like, can you... That's whenever, like, my opinion of her shifted. Like, but first I was like, calm down. Like, you don't got to steal him all that many times. And then whenever the sweet Cheyenne girl brought her up and was like, "You stolen, that was my time." And then she's like, "Yeah, I did. I did." Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it was like awkward silence. And then I was like, "Oh, hell, there's going to be tears. There's about to be tears." And there were. And there you go.
Yeah.
The really pretty girl, was it the first one out of the car?
Yes.
Aaliyah?
I think Alea.
We call her Grandma Rose because her grandma wrote the letter. Like, she's precious. I liked her.
I liked her.
The dress was beautiful.
She had a really pretty dress. She was the first one out of the limo, which
Yeah, so
I heard that the first person out of the limo is always a front runner in the producer's eyes.
Okay.
So they want that big impression right away.
then. And that dress was stunning.
And she did. And she had a Grandma Rose. They connected immediately.
Mm-hmm.
He had a Grandma Rose.
Rosemary or something.
Yeah, I was like,
loved
there's a great connection there.
Yeah.
Producers knew it, stuck her out first. Start off the show great.
Okay, so tell me about, like, why do they, this is a question I had for you, why do they have, like, girls that are, like, they do, like, the backgrounds right at the very beginning? They only choose, like, 7 of them. Like, does that mean anything?
I mean, they might think they're going to be front runners, but there really is no rhyme or reason, I don't think.
Okay.
You know, I think they pick some good people with good background stories.
Yeah.
And, you know, let us get to know them a little bit before.
Because some of them were cut. Like, I just didn't understand
I
it.
counted. There were 7 pre-show interviews with these girls.
Yeah.
But 7 out of, how many are there, 30?
A million.
Yeah. They just kept coming out of the limos.
What about, who was the other girl? Where is she?
Well, someone just asked about spoilers, and I don't read them. Holly, do you read the spoilers, or do you find out in real time? I don't find out in real time. I don't, like, as the show's filming, I don't know. I don't want to know anything. I
want to be surprised. Like, I feel like that's the fun of it.
I don't like, there's people, you can go online and read all the spoilers, but don't do that. I'm warning you. Someone did that to me last season.
We will track your IP address.
Yeah, I
have a baseball bat in my trunk.
You are dead to me if you give me a spoiler. That's it. But thank you, Brittany. That was a good question.
That was a good question.
What?
Oh, can we please talk about the girl he already freaking knew? Kelly! The attorney! It was the attorney. Yeah, it was the attorney.
Okay, so something that's suspicious to me.
The cheater.
I didn't know. Cheater?
This is like she cheated. Like, she met him beforehand. They were, like, pissed about it.
Okay, so I was like, she's cheating on him already.
Already?
Another girl in the house?
I can't even. D, I don't understand.
Okay, so he met her. He was leaving his high school reunion. She was leaving a wedding. You know they were both drinking. You know that they hooked up. I guarantee they already hooked up. Mm-hmm. And she was like, all right, I got to get another piece of this. Let me go do this show.
At first, I thought she was a stalker because I was like, who says, like, I met him in the lobby?
I did too.
This is a sign from God.
I thought she got a photograph with him and moved on, but.
Oh, no. And then when she stepped out, he was like, Kelly! I was like, what? Like,
yeah. He knew her. He knew her insides. He knew.
Top 2 calling it. Lacey,
yeah.
And, like, the girls are not liking her. She was the first one-on-one. No.
Well, she won. Okay. I would like to know how you guys feel about her. We're skipping right to the end. But we can go back. But so Kelly cheats during the date, during the obstacle course. Do you guys feel like she should have won the date because she cheated and didn't go the full obstacle course and then got the full one-on-one time in the airplane with him?
I was too busy worrying about Cheyenne crying. For the 3rd time. I just didn't know.
But I feel like maybe they should have been like, no, other girl wins because she did it right.
I just want to be on The Bachelor just to do the fun, like, obstacle courses. Like, that looked so fun.
That is my ideal date.
I want to dress up.
I want an obstacle course.
I want to do obstacle courses. And I think she was being interviewed for the show, and she walked up and told him she was coming in more ways than one, if you know what I mean. Because they did.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's gonna be like, listen, I already had sex with them. We met up. That happened before. That happened on another season. Somebody tell
beforehand?
me. Somebody write in and tell me who. Somebody slept with somebody and then went back on the show.
That's how clearly she told him she was coming on
Jessica
the show.
says.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Any input from you guys? You are an expert. Like, what do you know?
We have an expert in our audience.
We do.
Who
She has
was
really good
it
insight.
that slept with somebody else and then went on the show?
I feel like
They hooked up, I swear, at a wedding. At like Jade and Tanner's wedding or something.
Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah, I don't know. It was okay. Someone knows what I'm talking about. And then she went on. She had. It was somebody's. It was a bridesmaid. She was a bridesmaid at.
Angela.
No, not Angela. That was a different, whole other story, guys. All right, somebody write in and tell me what's happening. But yeah, there was another girl who was a bridesmaid at a wedding, and she hooked up with somebody, one of the bachelors.
I mean,
and
I feel
then
like
went
that's
on.
the story of the whole show.
And
Everybody's
then she
hooking up with
cried a
somebody,
lot because
and
she
there's
wanted.
crying.
She had already been so advanced with him.
Advanced. so
Wow.
they've already been okay, Meemaw.
When I said my
Somebody's
season
been
was
advanced.
1801, I was telling the truth.
I tell you, they were advanced. I tell you.
Okay, so yeah, moving on from Kelly, we can come back to her later, but let's talk about one of my favorite girls now.
Who?
Madison.
Oh,
She got the first one-on-one date.
I loved her. Like,
Loved her.
she's precious. I can't say anything bad about her. I like her just like she's bubbly, she's laughing, she's just genuine. I like her. However, her date was weird. Did y'all think it was weird?
Weird date, right?
Like the wedding, the
Weird.
31-year vow renewal. What a monumental milestone. Whoa, 31 years, guys.
We made it.
We made it 31, guys.
But awkward date. Okay.
Yes.
Leanna says,
Love her.
What do y'all think about Madison from Auburn?
Yep.
Oh, she's from Auburn, so she's close.
There you go.
There we don't go. We got another.
No, but I'm okay.
Okay, Madison. I love that she's she's a hometown girl, basketball player.
star,
Dad's a coach. She can
Took her to
whoop
meet the
anybody's
parents.
boys. She can beat. I bet she's much better at sports than
Yeah,
Peter
she got a
is.
booty to boot, too. Like, do you see that booty? She be doing squats. She be doing the layups. Girl, she got a good old booty.
Yeah,
I like it. But,
I like it.
okay, going back to that whole date thing, like, would you feel like it was weird, like, your first date with this guy? Like, would you be like, let's go to your parents' funeral where you're the guy that's officiating it all? Like, is it open bar? Like, that's what I'm going to ask. And then, like, and then you're going to want, like, if y'all take pictures, like, you're going to want to be, like, put her on the end so y'all can crop her out when she doesn't. It's a big old mess.
I thought it was a weird date, but watch out, Chris Harrison, because Peter's marrying people now.
I mean.
Do you know Chris Harrison marries all the couples? But now
I
that
know
Peter,
that.
wait, is Peter really ordained or was this a fake wedding?
I think it was fake. It looked
I don't
fake.
know. This is
31
The
years.
Bachelor.
I hope we can make it there. 31
you guys
years.
will see us in 31 years.
I pray.
Also, nobody probably cares about this, but I thought it was. Don't worry, don't listen.
Don't listen.
Hey,
It's fine.
do
Hey.
you think it's weird that they all changed? Did they all change, or did she just change?
Well, no. I don't.
She had a
She
different
definitely
outfit.
changed because she had pink on, and then it was like.
And then all of a sudden they were still with the family, and I was confused a little bit.
it was set up.
It really
was a
doesn't
setup.
matter.
Doesn't matter, but it was weird.
Yeah, we need to keep talking about these girls. There's
Okay.
so many of them.
Okay. Also, what about the one that came in? It was Tammy. I think she made it into it, but she was the fighter, and she's a carpenter.
Tammy flips houses and people.
I would say name's Gina.
She.
You know what I'm saying?
She was a.
She was a getter girl.
A tough cookie.
Don't want to catch her in an alley. Beat my ass.
I like Tammy though.
I do like her because she's
I liked her
endearing.
because she weightlifts and I weightlift.
Hey, let's talk about.
I'm gonna flip your ass over.
Do you want to know how you can tell if somebody's vegan or a CrossFitter? Don't worry, they'll tell you in 2
Oh,
seconds.
shut up.
I love this little vegan CrossFitter.
Okay.
Okay. I want to ask you questions.
There's so many things wrong with
He
you.
kissed a lot of girls.
He did. What was the kiss count? Well, he kissed like 4 girls on night 1, which I think is a lot. Usually there's like maybe 1.
I'm a nurse and I work with OB. So I do know that herpes is very common. How do you prevent one from getting herpes? Because I know at least one of those girls.
You should ask your doctor.
Girl, I've been having these outbreaks. Oh, God. I tell ya. No, but seriously, like, there's got to be some kind of prevention.
Well, yeah.
Do they do blood work and stuff?
They do. Everyone has to do blood work prior to going on the show. And then they, pump everyone full of Valtrex. So there's nothing going around.
So, like, you're being legit serious.
I need to tell your husband to start doing the same for you.
You're legit serious right now, though, for real?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a fun secret fact.
Is it sponsored by, like, Big Pharma?
You know what? The Bachelor should be sponsored by Valtrex.
God almighty. All right, okay, and then another thing, I did notice that it was dark, and by the time the rose ceremony became, it was light. Please tell, like, is this a whole night process? Like, how long would you say? Like, how many hours?
Okay, so
from start to finish.
When the sun goes down, that's when the people come out.
Freaks come out at night.
So, okay.
The freaks come out
they
at
wait
night.
they wait for the sun to go down. They hose down the driveway. If you notice, it's beautifully wet at all times.
Uh-huh.
And then, you guys, during the rose ceremony, look in the background. The sun is up. It's an all-night thing.
They looked harsh. Like,
all
those girls
night long.
looked like they'd been night shifting it for, like, a long time.
Right.
Like,
nobody's makeup's on in the morning.
Sexy Lexi was like...
Sexy Lexi's getting back in that red
And she was
convertible
like,
and just putting out of there.
I don't feel good, guys.
Nobody looks good. Half the people want to sleep. Oh, Lacey, tell us more. What you want to know, girl?
Well, so how long?
What you
like,
want to know?
How long is it?
All night long, the entire night. You just go until
For like longer than 12 hours, like 14 hours.
I mean, when's the sun go down in LA?
I don't know.
Somebody write
Sounds
in.
like a very like country song. Like
when the sun go down in LA.
So has anybody like passed out and they're like, "Yo, like wake up"?
There was a girl in my season who drank a little too much, and
it was me, guys. Her name was Meagan.
She drank a lot, and then she slipped her panties into his pocket.
Girl.
But the awkward thing was, he didn't have pockets. There ain't nowhere to put those panties.
Right in his mouth.
So she's just going like this, just drunk. She had to shove panties in. And then she went and passed out. We lost her. Man down.
Man down.
Night one. Yeah. And then we had another girl who got there and realized she was camera shy. Very awkward time to realize you're camera shy.
In front of like everybody.
Yes, in front of America. And so she wasn't on there much because she hid in the bathroom.
Okay,
almost
so
the whole night.
Tell me about your first rose.
Oh, wait, we have a question. Okay, I'll get back to that. My first rose, it was very awkward because I'm awkward. I'm an awkward person. So he calls my name and I go to step off the riser. I was behind. I was in the second row. And so you have to put your hand on their shoulder and then they step aside and you walk through. I fell. I tripped off the riser and I fell down. And I stand up and I did not want that to air. And so I yelled, "Cut!" You don't do that on The Bachelor.
Like, so did they actually cut it or did they keep rolling?
They didn't know what to do with me. I don't know what to do with myself half the time. And so I was like, I yelled "cut" and I ran back up on the riser and I said, "Go ahead and call my name again." And I just waited.
Bougie ass bitch. That's what she was.
So, no, but the worst part, that wasn't the worst part, is he called my name again and I walked up and instead of me being all romantic with him, I high-fived him. You knew it was going somewhere deep with that high five. I was like, yeah, I think I want an intimate relationship with you. High five.
Good game. Good game.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to the other question that Christina said. Do they know who The Bachelor is when they apply for the show?
No, I don't think so. Well, my Bachelor was just picked out of nowhere. He was a guy from London. It was season 12. It was so long ago. He wasn't a Bachelor from a previous season, and they always
pick one.
They pick one from the, and mine was just a spontaneous pick randomly. And I didn't know. I literally looked out the limo window and I thought, oh, that's the guy that's who I'm supposed to marry right there?
I love it.
I'm so naive.
I'm going to cry.
Listen, I had just turned 25. I was like, I'm marrying him. We're already in love. Like night one, I was in love because
moving to London.
Yeah, I did. I thought, I'm moving to London. Peace out, family.
Oh, good God.
Hello.
Hello, London.
No, that was Australia.
Okay, so what about, apparently, like, people just, there's characters now. Hannah, like she's a person that's been on the show previously, the windmill girl.
Right.
And she's literally on it again, like.
Okay, ABC tricked me. Every single person has texted me recently and said, oh, so Hannah's going to be back on the show. And I was like, absolutely not. That's a commercial. They just want you to think that's happening. And then I'm watching it and I was like, oh, right. They did that. She came and she left. And then she's back. And then she's crying. And I was like, wait a second. Does she want to be back on the show? Like, she got the Peter and wanted a little bit more Peter. She wanted little Peter a little bit more, right?
She wants the big and the little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, like, when I saw all that mascara running, she was crying. I was like, oh, she's serious. But I also think maybe it could be a little bit of jealousy because Hannah is now seeing
what she missed out. Because, like, was he, like, second runner-up, if that's a thing? Or, I don't know.
No. Was he third? I think he was third.
I don't know. So he was a front runner, but then she was like, I don't want you.
Yeah, and
Girls
then I think
be jealous.
But
though.
I also think she came back and saw all these beautiful girls because Peter is a lucky person because this is a beautiful group of girls. Like,
yeah, they're so pretty.
I've never seen a prettier group of girls.
Literally, like they know how to dress. Their bodies are smoking. Their personalities. I felt like they were all pretty cute. I mean, some of them were crazy, but
were you about to say except?
Well, the dry vagina.
Yeah, nobody likes that.
Do you still keep in touch with any of the girls from your season, from Brittany?
I am Facebook friends and Instagram friends with most of them. Yeah.
So basically BFFs.
Yeah, you know how that goes. It's hard to keep up. But I still, it is funny, 2 days ago I found they take a group picture and I found it. And I was like going
you were in it? Like I
was
from your
on
season?
The show.
Like your season? Like,
yeah.
I was like, did they take one
group
without
picture
you?
from my season? I'll have to post it on this Facebook, on the What the Bachelor Facebook page, because I had short blonde hair and I was a young pup.
Her eyebrows were amazing.
Listen, they've improved a lot.
Pre-Meagan Eby.
But I was like looking at this picture and I was like, oh my gosh, we've all like grown up. Most people have kids. Like one girl is like a senator now, or it's just like
her.
It's like everyone
Strong women
have done so much with their lives, and I was,
look at you.
But it was, from 1801, so we should have had time to do things with our lives.
Move on from The Bachelor.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like it's so fascinating though to see these girls and on here and now this was your life. Like, this is so crazy to me. Like, this,
yeah,
you totally did this.
I did. What was I? I mean,
no. Now you have your husband. You're happily married. You got a baby. Like, it's not all bad. Like, it's really good. But I mean, the drama is amazing. It's good TV. This is great.
Oh yeah. See, as someone who's never watched this show, you're welcome.
I know. I'm in it, guys.
Yeah.
I'm in it. This is good times. I want to know. Okay, hold on. I had one more question. Do they eat on dates? I'm starving. Like, the whole time he's talking, I'd be like,
can I get a piece of that?
I can't breathe. Like, I need to eat something. I'm feeling lightheaded. Like,
you don't really, all the dates I've been on, we sat there and talked for so long, and then the food got cold, and then you kind of nibble at it. And then they're like, okay, time to get in the hot tub and make out. So it's like making out on an empty stomach is the worst.
garlic breath.
No, you're like barely eating.
I
was like, oh, can I get a piece of that?
Can I get a piece of that?
So if you notice, no one's ever eating.
I'd be like, I'm starving.
I know.
Lay off, I'm starving.
Give me a piece of this. Who did we not? Oh, wait. Can we talk about Victoria F? Let's just go back.
Which one are all these Victorias? There's
Okay,
many
so there
Victorias.
was a Victoria.
I thought there's like Hannah's. God, y'all, these girls. Sorry, friends.
This is an X-rated
Not trying to breastfeed
show now.
everybody, guys.
This
I'm
is
not trying to chew.
I'm glad this is on so late for, the kids need to be in bed for those.
Put the kids to bed, guys. You hungry?
Okay, not Hannah, Victoria F is the person that said, oh, there's another Victoria. I don't want to be Victoria F. I don't want to be a Victoria with a letter after my name or whatever. She's the one that talked about how she was dry.
Okay, Virginia Beach.
Yeah. So I forgot that was her name.
Yeah.
But she makes me uncomfortable. I know we already discussed her.
Yeah,
but
she is.
I just want to. She made me so uncomfortable this whole time.
And there was a lot of flight attendants too.
Well,
I mean,
there was a lot of pilot innuendos, a lot of flight attendant
all of that.
stuff, the pat downs, the TSA, the suitcases, then the first date being flying. What did you expect?
I mean, nothing more. Like that's what I was expecting. I was here for it, and I loved it. But I'm ready for next. Actually, no, you guys. Like the next episode, you're gonna have a special guest.
You guys. Meagan will not be here next week.
I'm sorry, guys. I know.
So
I'm living it up.
she will be in Mexico.
Arriba!
So we thought it would be funny to do some live reporting from Mexico with her.
I'll get the scoop, guys. Don't worry. But is it a surprise guest that we're like?
Yes. So next week will be a surprised co-host with me, and I think you guys will be pretty happy. So you have to stay tuned for that next week after the show. There's a question from Allie.
Do the producers tell any of the girls what entrances to do, or do they come up with them? Because, I mean, they were literally all terrible.
There was a lot of bad entrances. There always are. That's the thing. What would we talk about if they just walked up and said, hi, I'm Holly. I'm from Ohio, and I can't wait to get married. Because that's what I did. So boring. So, yeah, there's a lot of bad entrances. They don't make you do anything.
You know what I would do?
What's yours?
I would literally come in there just twerking my ass off. I've been working really hard on my stripper twerk, and I think that I've perfected it. That's what I would do.
You have. I've got so many videos of that.
That's what I would do.
So they don't make you do anything. I think they give you ideas probably, and then you can come up with an idea. I wrote this beautiful poem. I still haven't memorized.
It was a haiku.
And I got up there, and you know what I said? I said, hi, I'm Holly. And he said, hi, I'm Matt. And he said, are you nervous? And I said, no, I'm just excited to be here. And that little
asshole
is what I was about to say. He got mad at me for saying I wasn't nervous because he said everybody was nervous. Of course I was nervous. I just had to play it cool, right? I was like, no, I'm not nervous. I'm just excited to be here. So then he tried to
She actually pooped her pants. She had to wear diapers. It was crazy.
Not true. Not true.
That was me. I pooped my pants. Okay.
So
that's what it was.
My bachelor didn't want me to stay around that night. I did find out that later on. He wanted to send me home on night one because he said I lied.
You were a liar.
He said I lied and didn't want. He said, yeah. He's like, I just didn't want you to be here. I knew you lied to me, and I was like, excuse me. Yeah. So I stuck around, and I was very normal. Very normal.
There she goes with the normal.
And guess what?
I'm so normal.
Then he gave me the first date on the show.
There you
So
go.
I had the first one-on-one date of my season because I was cool after that.
That's
I
cool.
stopped lying and saying
That's
I wasn't
cool.
nervous when I was nervous.
I'm not like a regular bachelor girl.
and
I'm a
like
cool
all of a
bachelor
sudden,
girl.
just like that, I'm making out in the hot tub and I'm doing the thing. Not the thing.
Okay.
No, that did not happen.
Okay. Sorry, Mom.
That's the first date.
Mom!
Didn't happen, guys.
Okay, I want to talk about so I can get a gist of what all is Hannah, because I know she's a big deal. Everybody was asking me. She's crying. Do we think she's going to stay on the show, like, to be a contestant?
I don't know.
I feel like that's, like, between Kelly being already have met him and then Hannah, like, he
like,
already knows these
send
girls.
the girls home. Like, it's going to be between Hannah B and Kelly then.
And then Homegirl was crying. And I want to know if they did it for, like, the drama, like, with the mascara, like, the old pageant. Like, oh, my God. Like, can she get, a waterproof mascara sponsor? Like, I mean, how long has this been on? Like, it's been on for, like,
They
years.
should all be, like, the entire Bachelor show should be
CoverGirl,
by-
Maybelline, where you at? Hook a sister up.
Yeah, so the whole Hannah drama, I don't know. That's the only thing that's thrown me off. I didn't expect it. I expect all this. I expect girls to drink and get jealous and, fight over this guy. But Hannah coming back, did not expect that.
Throws a wrench in it.
Yeah.
But I like it. I'm here.
I know.
I'm ready for
They
it.
do a to be continued.
TBC? Not determined. So
No, it was a to be continued episode.
there you go. I like it.
Yeah. So,
All right. Well, to be continued, guys.
yeah, let's to be continue this. So, I hope you've enjoyed our first recap.
We did it! Are you so excited? We did it! I gotta be up at the ass crack of dawn for work
And
tomorrow.
I gotta get up in a couple hours and feed a baby.
to take care of that crying baby. But guys,
This is a late one. Thanks for sticking it out
Yes,
with us.
thank you guys.
We
so
had
appreciate you.
no idea that the first episode was going to be 3 hours, but we will see you after every episode.
Yes,
So
thanks
stay
guys for your
tuned.
questions.
And hope you're excited for next week's special.
Arriba! Bye guys.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in.